Hello YouTube world and welcome to another episode of Focus Knob. It's been a few weeks since my last video and I'm glad I found some time to do another. And today's video is brought to you by Oberwerk. You may have heard of the name or perhaps not, but if you're in the binoculars hobby, you definitely would have heard of Oberwerk. They're an American company that's been around for several decades and highly regarded for their great customer service. And today I'm really excited to do the review of the 10x42 SE model. This is part of their SE series that also comes in the 8x32 and the 12x50 models. And today I'm just gonna do the 1042. So this one comes in a plain black box with some stickers for the logo. So this is an ED binoculars. Let's open this up. Nice green bag. Nice bag. I like the bag. So what's inside? Got some bag straps, microfiber cloth, some documentation, binocular strap, and surprisingly they also sent me another binocular strap. This one is like a denim type of fabric. Looks like this one looks much better than the one inside the box. So that's a surprise. And we got the binoculars. This is a really nice case. Nicely padded. First, let's see, thank you card, and like I said, Oberwerk, known for their customer service, and they even include a checklist or quality control checklist, and it's hand printed, dated April 12th of this year, tested by KAB. I don't know who that is. Maybe Kevin, the company owner, Kevin Busaro, founder of Oberwerk Corp. So they check for the appearance, the mechanical, and the collimation. So that's cool. So before they send it to you, they do the check. And now let's check out the binoculars. Nice and green. It's like a national forest green. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's see what we got here. So this is an all aluminum chassis with a rubberized or TPU armoring. This definitely looks a lot better in person than it does in pictures. I wasn't sure whether I was gonna like the all green, but it's all right. I think it's typical of most binoculars these days. They either come in black or this off green color, and at 2 pounds doesn't feel any heavier than my roof binoculars like this one. Feels about the same without weighing them. So weight is a non-issue for me. Let's take a look at the lenses. Nice rubberized or rubber eye cups. Same goes with the objective caps, which just comes off. They don't attach to the binoculars. There's none of that strap. So the lens coating on the eyepiece looks to be about, looks like orange pink in color. Not sure if the camera is picking that up. And for the objectives, it looks purple pink. On camera it looks blue, but in person it's more pinkish purple. And I'm using LED lighting, so that might affect it. It may look different in sunlight. Hinge looks good, feels good. Focus knob. It's alright, could be improved. It's not the smoothest feeling action. The eye cups appear to have 3 levels, 1, 2, 3, but the detents are very light. You can feel it, but it's not very positive. But I don't see it moving by itself. By pressing it down, it seems to stay put where you put it. Get the diopter adjustment ring. Yeah. Let's take a look at this strap. I mean, I'm curious why this wasn't included in the box. That looks nice. All right, let's take this outside and test it out. Here are the all-important specs. This is the 10x42 model. Lenses are fully multi-coated. I really like the aesthetic look of the eyepieces with that orange-pink anti-reflective coating. It really looks nice. Most binoculars companies don't list the type of ED lens that they use, but Oberwerk lists theirs as using the FK61 ED lens elements. Prisms are Bach 4, field of view of 6.5 degrees with an exit pupil of 4.2 millimeters. Usable eye relief is listed at 15 millimeters, but my actual measurement is closer to 17 millimeters when measured from the edge of the eye cups. Interpupillary distance of 56 to 76 millimeters with a close focus of 15 feet. The body of the binoculars is all aluminum, weighing at 2 pounds or 32 ounces. This is waterproof and nitrogen purged. Touted as the next best thing since the now discontinued Nikon SE series of binoculars. I've never tested the Nikon SE, so I can't verify that claim, and I don't have $600 to buy a used one. The Nikon SE has garnered a cult following and has grown to be a collector's item, so this is a big shoe to fill. Perhaps someday I'll be able to compare the two. Poro binoculars may have lost traction to the roof binoculars in the compact binocular sector, which may be a reason why Nikon discontinued the SE series. What I can say is Poros are intrinsically superior to the roofs in every way but their weight and size. Due to the increased number of internal reflections in a roof prism and the added complexity of applying phase coating to the prisms to correct the out-of-phase light coming out, If it's not done correctly, you end up with a subpar view quality when compared side by side to a Poro, with everything else being equal. Over the course of a week of testing, I have grown to admire the Oberwerk SE, by far the best 10x42 binoculars I have tested, and perhaps the best in any size I have tested. No, the field is not perfectly flat, but comes very close. The field up to 50% from the center is pristine, best of the best, very sharp. What differentiates this binoculars from the others I have tested is how it handles the remaining 50% of the field of view going out to the edge. While most binoculars will degrade in image clarity by my subjective estimate of 20%, the Oberwerk SE manages to lose only 10% in image clarity. It is not a subtle difference. This gives the illusion of a flatter field. If I weren't being so critical, that last 50% can be refocused, but nowhere near as good as the very center. Depth of field is deep. I can focus the binoculars at 100 yards, and the mountains 15 miles away are at prime focus as well. Chromatic aberration control is the best I have seen in any binoculars I have tested. Worst case scenario, during the day, the center remains pristine, and as you move towards the edge of field, the aberration starts to show its presence, but very faint. At night, viewing the full moon truly revealed how little chromatic aberration there is compared to my other binoculars. Once again, the center is color-free, and only at around 80% from the center or 1 moon diameter from the edge of field did I start to see some coloration around the moon. The FK61 ED lens elements are hard at work here. Glare control is really good and beat out the 3 roof binoculars I was testing. I was randomly scanning the sky when I spotted the false comet nebula for the very first time. I was giddy as a kid in a candy store. What a view. The star cluster looked 3-dimensional with the dark background, but when I switched to the roof binoculars, I was only met with glare from nearby lights and the moon, and I couldn't switch fast enough back to the Oberwerk to end the night. I think there is something in the geometry or the orientation of the prisms in the Poro that just left the roofs in the dust. And as I was nearing the end of my testing, I was granted the honor of spotting this red-tailed hawk 30 yards away. He sat there for 30 minutes, long enough for me to set up and capture the shot of a lifetime. This is at 10x digital zoom, and after curiously looking me over, he took a dump and off he went. So, are you convinced? I certainly am. The view quality is the best I have seen. The collimation is perfect. I don't know what else I can say to convince you. I guess the only thing I can complain about this binoculars is the diopter ring here. If you have the eye cups all the way down, since this is all rubberized, the rubber tends to grab it and prevents the diopter ring from wanting to rotate. So you have to lift the eye cup, then you can rotate the diopter ring. So that's the only thing I would change about this one. Other than that, this is a perfect binoculars. My new gold standard, my new favorite. Alright, until next time, see ya. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up to let others know this is good stuff. If you didn't like it, comment down below and let me have it. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified of any future videos that I release. You'll be the first to know. Okay, until next time, see ya.